Hey, I wanted to talk to you for just a couple minutes about some tools and resources regarding placements. Now, I need to preface that because your mentor, the person who enrolled you or who gives you your business training and mentoring, can certainly hear out your concerns or thoughts or hopes for that new person who wants to start sharing or building and help you figure out where might be the best place for them. And you've probably heard a lot about evaluating people to see if they're capable and committed to put them in one of your builder positions on your team. However, just with a caveat here, if you will, there's no perfect answer. So we can help you by giving you some advice, by trying to help you ascertain that. And certainly there's some good indicators of whether a person's going to be capable and committed. But sometimes we just don't make the decision that we wish we would have because we didn't have enough information. We don't really know what someone's going to do, right? And so all of us who've been building for a while have some placement issues we wish we could change or some things we wish we had known. And I want to help you kind of know about some great tools and resources for getting a third party, unbiased kind of placements expert in your corner and learning some basic placements things, whether you're fairly new at this. This will kind of give you an edge and a heads up on this that a lot of us wish we had known earlier on in our process. Or if you've been building for quite a while, this is really a great resource for you as well. So let me just share my screen and I will show you what I am talking about. So this is a builder in the company named Mandy Johnston. She's not on our team. She has a lot of great tools for her team and then information about doTERRA, but she also has tools for leaders. And this is where this training falls under. So it's mandyjohnston.com. You can see up there in my browser line, and you can see that this is, I went to her product page, and then this is her structure and placements empowerment workshop. It's $29. And once you register, you are sent an email with a link to a private Facebook group. And you join the group, and then you'll get all these great trainings, which I'll show you in a minute. And so it's a great, I feel like a really great investment, that $29. This might apply to you if your tree is a mess, you struggle with knowing where to place your enrollments, you feel like you've wasted volume that doesn't contribute to your rank. Okay, so then this course is for you. She's been working for the past few years to understand all the ins and outs. She's one of those people who wants to know every little detail about placements, exceptions, transfers, structures. She's worked closely with doTERRA to make sure she really understands what they approve and don't as far as transfers and structure changes, exceptions, that type of thing. And so she's worked with a lot of the account managers as well. And she says, I'm here to share my secrets with you. So you get lifetime access to the content, which you pay that $29. All the content's already loaded for you. So she recently added a teachable option, which would be another $10 if you don't want to have to keep up with another Facebook group and you enjoy using Teachable like I do. And then let's see, here's what some others are saying about it. Mandy not only has a deep understanding of how placements work, but she has the ability to apply a strategy that helps with your current structure and also prepares you as you continue to grow your business. She's been a huge resource for me to ensure I'm making the right decisions for me, the customer, and ultimately my business. She has an exceptionally clear vision on placement strategy. Her advice has been invaluable. I highly recommend her. So I recommend her too, obviously. And I'll show you just a peek into what the Facebook group looks like. All right, so here's her welcome post. And she has the information of how to upgrade to Teachable. Comments are turned off on some of the posts so that it doesn't get too busy. But she also, she said, if you have a question, go ahead. There's a questions post where you can ask those and she'll get back and answer them periodically. But if you need detailed placements help, you can go to her website under mandyjohnston.com/mentoring, and you can actually schedule a one-on-one class with her. So for 45 minutes, it's $69. If you have like a probably premier level or so business with a couple of legs that are sharing and building, and maybe some other placements that are just on your front line or something, 45 minutes is probably good enough for you. Or if you have more legs and you have a larger structure, but you really just want help with one leg, then that 45 minutes is probably still just right for you. But if you want to get some sessions in bulk because you want multiple calls, or maybe you even have a team and you want to gift some sessions to your downline, you can do that. And so you can see you could get 5 calls for $250, 10 calls for $470. So it breaks down to a smaller price per call, obviously. So those are some resources there. I do actually recommend both, but if you are not at a point where you have some specific placements, things you would like to see if you can change, or some placements you're not sure what to do with, and you've already talked to your upline mentor and you would just like a third party who's unbiased and neutral about it all to be able to help you see if there's some changes you could make or some things that she would recommend you do differently going forward, then you really, if you don't have that, if that doesn't apply to you yet, I would not book this particular service, her business coaching. However, I'll show you this group some more and you can decide if you think this would be a good fit for you. So basic structure, okay, basic building things, example Premier. So really this is great for anybody starting out building and growing. If you're executive, elite, Premier, this will help you. And then she goes through the basics of like enroller versus sponsor, what that means. So really good for brand new people. Where do I put my enrollments? Great training on that. Then maybe later on, how do I clean up and activate these things I've got going on my team that maybe I wish I could move around or would like to see if there's any hope for this particular volume or whatever. Inactive members report, she teaches you how to run reports, inactive emails, email and text campaign example, upgrades, cleaning up front lines, upgrade scripts, account transfers, guidelines, what exceptions are, when and why they are allowed or not allowed, enroller, gifting and swapping, new account swap form, end of month rank moves, rank end of month rank and moves, placeholders, myths and tips about what that is. And she does a great job covering that. Why I don't use the My doTERRA website. Interesting. I don't remember seeing that here before. She may have added that more recently. Update on wholesale customer upgrades. And then she did some live sessions for Q&A. So she had some of those most commonly asked questions that she did several live videos. And so those are recorded here. You can watch them. She's added some bonus materials about taprooting, from Leadership 2019 Placements Breakout Session. And there was the reactivation promo campaign that she has like some text and script, text and email scripting that can help you when they do those reactivation campaigns and things like that. So very, very helpful. I think you can probably see that it is worth the $29. So that's what the Facebook group looks like. I won't give away too much more of that, but I think it's a really beneficial tool. If you have any questions about whether this would be right for you right now, go ahead and reach out to me. But really, if you're building a business, these are some good basic things to know. And you don't have to go through this all at once. You could just go through what applies to you. So it's a great investment, that $29. A lot of people on our team say that's the best $29 I ever spent. And they don't end up needing those individual coaching sessions. But a lot of people have done those as well and really have found her extremely helpful and insightful. So consider that. Maybe put aside some fast start or bonus money to be able to invest into those. I think that you'll be glad you did.